Hi everybody, it's Cindy. It is Saturday, January 20th, and I'm back for an update. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the comments that I received, and I had a lot of newcomers to my channel. Thank you so much. I just can't even describe how much joy this community gives me. I'm going to start with the last video I did is that I did a tutorial on how to make rounds and ovals into an ornament, and I figured maybe one or two people might be interested. I was overwhelmed with the response. So many of you people really thanked me for that, and I did it because someone kept asking me to do tutorials on how I finished my ornaments, so I figured I would share that. It's something that I've been doing for years, and I'm really glad that it's going to help a lot of people. I'm excited to see your round and oval finishes. Now, the reason why I'm back today to do an update is I didn't think I'd be back this soon, but I have so much to share. It's almost overwhelming, so I'm going to get to it and get started. And the first thing I'm going to start with is I'm going to be including a picture of where I was on my stocking here. Now this is an update of where I am now. And as you can see, I added all of this to the stocking. It is an awesome piece to work on. I so enjoy this piece, and I don't like putting this piece down, but I have other things to work on, and so many projects, so little time. Just like everybody else. If you haven't seen the pattern I'm doing, it's called Gardener's Delight Heirloom Stocking, and it's a cooler classic charts, and it's all motifs of the garden, and I'm super excited. I can't wait for this piece to be done. So that's the piece I've been working on now. The next thing I'm going to get to is finishes and projects I've completed. And on my last video, I knew I would forget something because I had a lot to share last time too, is my daughter Amanda made me a strawberry for Christmas, and I forgot to show it because it was hanging on my tree, and as you could see, my tree is put away. I did that actually this week. I took it down late. I had cross-stitch friends come by, and they loved seeing the tree and all the ornaments, and I had a great time. And the two stitchers, we're going to be gathering once a month to stitch and be together, and I'm so excited about that because I really miss them. And hey, when you get to stitch with other stitchers, that's always awesome. The first piece I'm going to show you, here, let me get it. I have so much stuff around me. If you could see all the stuff, you would absolutely laugh. But the first piece, here, let me see. Let me get my notes. I definitely need my notes, and I'm sorry if I'm looking down. All right, this is in the Just Cross Stitch Ornament issue 2010, and it's Star by JBW Designs on page 12. And I did this piece on 32 count raw opal Belfast linen, and this is done with Miss Pigley's Purples, the Thread Gatherer Silken Color. Just one color, it was silk, and it is purple. And I'm going to show you what the star looked like in the Just Cross Stitch Ornament issue. It was this star, and they did it in red, but I changed it to purple because I don't have really a lot of purple ornaments. I mean, it's not a traditional color for Christmas, but I have a lot of purple people in my life, and I wanted to do this piece. And this was actually in my tutorial. I used this as one of the pictures. This actually is beautiful. You could see all the opalescence. Look at that, showing up really good. And I used the purple cording. I did make my own cording. A couple of people did ask me that, and that is the back. This is a beautiful piece. Really take a look at that. Look at the shimmer. And I really like how this piece came out. I'm very happy with that. Another ornament. And this is in purple colors. Definitely you could see it has like deer in there and motifs like this. But this piece, you could definitely put it out for springtime. Purple color. It's, you could definitely get away with that. And I always look for pieces that I could use in other seasons too, and this is definitely one of them. So that's my first finish. Now the next piece I'm going to show you is a big project I've been working on. I do want to gift more pieces out this year than I did last year, and I gave 12 away last year, so I want to be 12 this year. So I'm going to include a picture of a piece that I stitched 7 times before, and this is a piece that I love I love stitching it. I don't know why I really enjoy it so much, but I do, and I'm gonna get that. This piece is in the Just Cross Stitch Ornament issue 2009. It's called Peace, and it's by Blackbird Designs, and I'm gonna include a picture here of the piece that I stitched 7 times before. And I'm so thankful for my blog, because I have that blog almost 10 years, and I stitched that many years ago, and I'll include that picture right here so you could see what they looked like. This is, let me show you the picture here. This was the piece by Blackbird Designs. Now it's really hard to see the piece. And the last time I stitched it, I did stitch it in the traditional colors, but this time I changed it up. I wanted a little bit different colors. I stitched it 5 more times, so I've stitched this piece 12 times. 12 times I stitched this piece, but they're all special, and I made them all a little bit different. All right, so the one I stitched for me, of course I did one for me because I don't have any of my old ornaments, and I really miss this one. I love this pattern. And this one I stitched for me, and I did this, you can see I added the crystals. All right, so I did it in the blues. This has like a bluish grayish. Let's see if I could get, oh, it's really hard. All right, there we go. We'll do it over in this corner here. This is like in a blues color. And then the others that I stitched for other people, because I will be gifting these away, is I did them all a little bit different. But the house color I did in the Gloriana Silk, the house, and I love this color. It's like a garnet color, and it's beautiful, and it's got the Swarovski crystals in there. You could see them shining. And I did the piece in like a bluish color. I dated everything 2018. Now this one I added a little heart. I made them all a little bit different, and every one of them has this back. It really matches the piece so well. And I'll show you, I did. This piece I did the trim in the blue chenille like mine. So these two I kind of, as you see the house in the red and the blue. And they're the same, but they're different. The piece I did in a little bit different color in this, but all the others I did like in a lighter type blue. And I'm so excited. I'm going to be mailing these out on Monday, so that's why I'm actually doing my video tonight is, yeah, 5. I did 5 more piece. I can't believe I stitched this 12 times. And I'll tell you, everybody, when I stitched them the last time, all 7, people were like, how did you do 7 of the same pattern? But once you do the pattern a couple of times, you remember the pattern and the numbers, and it goes pretty fast. So I'm excited. Other stitches are going to be getting this, and I hope they enjoy them. And I want to bring peace to a lot of people this year. And listen, we all need our peace, and it's exciting. I did 5 of those, so that was my next finished pieces. There was a bunch of those. I do recommend the pattern. Blackbird's Designs, it's just classic. You know, they got their designs. Give me one moment. Okay, so the next piece I finished is from the 2017 Just Cross Stitch Ornament issue, and it's called Noel. And there is, let me see if I could get a good picture there. There's Noel. It's called Rustic Noel. And I did 2 of them, one for me and one for someone else. And I did them in slightly different finishing colors. And I did do the recommended finishing, and these are done and finished with felt. They got the brads to hold the piece in together. Now one I did a little bit brighter color and one a little bit darker color, and they're really pretty. It's one of the few pieces I wanted to stitch from the 2017 Just Cross Stitch Ornament issue. Beautiful. So one's getting mailed out and one's for me. So I'm excited. I finished so many pieces I'm going to be mailing out and getting off to other people. And Noel was done in like rustic colors. These aren't really traditional Christmas colors. It says Noel, but you could definitely display these all year. So I'm excited about that. Somebody will be getting that. And the next piece I have that is a finish. This is really an unusual design, and I was super excited to do that. And I stitched this before, and this is from the book Susan Bates Nature. Susan Bates Nature. And I just chose the motif and did the bee. And how I finished this, I've been working with fabric a lot. I've been sewing more, and yeah, I've been paper piecing. And what I decided is when I was doing the paper piecing, it reminded me of a honeycomb, and I wanted to stitch a bee. So what I did is I layered it. I finished it in a hoop. Let me see if I could put something in back of it, because there you go. There's the bee. And what I did is, this is the honeycomb fabric, and then I paper piece this fabric. It has bumblebees on it, and then you have the bee. And I actually sewed this onto the fabric and this onto this piece. So it's all hand sewn together. This is a beautiful piece, and I'm going to be doing more stuff with hoops, which I'm excited to share in my next video. But the back, there you go. It's awesome. I mean, it's clean, and it's a beautiful piece. And to match that, I bought a couple of pieces from Hobby Lobby, and these were all 40% off. It says Just Bee, and then Queen Bee. And where I used to work for 10 years, my old supervisor called me Queen Bee for 10 years. So when I see it, I definitely thought of my old boss. So how awesome is that? Such a different finish, and it really isn't a big stitch piece, but it's awesome. I love this piece. It's so different, and oh yeah. I have some other ideas that I'm going to be doing with hoops. So that's my Just Bee finish. And let's see. The next piece I have is not a completely finished piece, but I did fully stitch it. And this is from book number 108, The Prairie Schooler Farm Fresh. I have stitched this one before. I have stitched this one before, and I missed them. I don't have them any longer, so I need spring so bad. You could tell I'm doing like bees and spring stuff because I need spring. It's so cold here, and it's January, and yeah. So I'm going to show you the finish. It's not completely finished though. I just finished stitching this yesterday. And there's the rabbit. He's so cute. I love the colors in this. I changed the colors a little bit, but for the most part I stuck to most of the colors. And then I made the cording, but I didn't put it together yet, so that was another finish. So next video he'll be completely finished. And I'll have that for my spring basket. Let's see. I have another, not completely finished, but I finished stitching it, so give me one moment. The next piece is by Hands-On Designs, Kathy Haberman, and it's Sunshine. Now, if you look at the pattern, it's definitely, I just put sunshine. I didn't put the on a stem. I didn't want that edited in. And I'm not going to do the felt leaves. I don't feel it needed. I changed the colors a little bit on this piece. I did the 931 blue and I added the red for sunshine. I wanted to give it a little more pop in color, and I have the perfect fabric I'm going to finish this with, but this I finished stitching yesterday also, so I haven't had time to finish that because I work on Saturdays. So I finished stitching that. Now the next piece I did finish, and you've seen this in the tutorial video, is this was the rabbit. Here's my little demo guy. And it was actually on a little Prairie Schooler card. It was a freebie, this bunny rabbit. I can't find the card because if you've seen all the stuff here, it's here somewhere. I just can't find it. But that's what it was. It was on that little, it was a little freebie. He's super cute. I get a little purple blingy at the top here. And I used the same colors, purple. I stayed in the same tone. So this will be going in the Easter basket also. Yay! So that's another finish. And I started a new project today. Let me get that. The next project I completed is called the Red Cottage by Plum Street Samplers. And I started this today. Let's see if I called something in the back. There you go. You can see the colors there. I got my needle mat off from Nicole, my little cardinal. I had, the other day, it's been so cold here, but the other day, my daughter called me the cardinal whisperer. There was over 24 red cardinals at the bird feeder the other day. It was amazing. I've never seen anything like that in my life. I guess they were really hungry, and there was a ton of them. There's a lot of them in my area. I didn't realize how many there were. But I'm going to include some pictures at the end. It was amazing. I got to say that was one thing I did enjoy. Through the cold, you get some good. I do have some purchases, and I'm going to share those with you. The first thing I'm going to show you is I don't knit or crochet, and I love, love, love the knitted socks. And I told my sisters one day, if I ever get to retire, I'd love to learn to knit. And none of us do it. So I told one of them, you have to learn and then teach me. And they said, no, you're going to learn and then maybe you could teach us. So I'm going to get those. Now I'm going to include a picture on a slideshow. It'll have the lady's name. It's from an Etsy shop. She's in another country too. She does amazing work. And these were like $30. I'm like, just to buy the yarn sometimes I think could get, it's so worth the price and the talent. I've been wearing these. These are so warm. They fit. Oh, they fit so good. I love them. And these are in a blue color. So I got that's a pair. And then I got a pair of red. And these I haven't worn yet, but it's got the deer. And then I bought another pair as a gift for someone else, and that'll be for next Christmas. So I do buy way ahead. They're beautiful. I'll include it on the slideshow. You could just stop the video and write it down and go to the Etsy shop if you want to order. She ships right away. Her packaging, awesome. That'll be in the photo at the end. And I did purchase some wool, and the colors are amazing. And I'm going to be using these for some projects, but this is by Mary Flanagan, and it's MF Woolens. She has a website, and you can purchase them from there. But we got the gold, the browns, and the golden colors, and then all the different purples. The colors are really, she has some pretty stuff. This is definitely good quality wool. It's definitely not cheap, but the quality is really pretty. So I got purple, and I got like the blues and the aquas. I got red and marigolds, the yellows. You could see all the different colors, and beautiful, beautiful. If you like wool or into wool and use wool, I definitely recommend it. She shipped right away too. And this is the buttercup. This is other yellows, little different shades. And this is the deep sea. These are more like green aqua because I love aqua greenish colors, blues. Those are really pretty. And her website is M as in Mary, F as in Frank, Woolens, WOOLENS.com. Super easy. There you go. Beautiful pieces. And I'm going to get some other things, one moment. And I've been working with fabric a little bit. I am doing the paper piecing, so I did do another paper pieced flower that I will be finishing into a project. But this is a piece that I just didn't have to, I did this the other night. All little Christmas blocks, and it'll be like a little table mat. So I did those, and then I've been planning for the farm series, and I did go to Hobby Lobby, and they had some bargains, and I had a gift card from work still from Hobby Lobby. I was like, awesome, let's go get some stuff, and it was all on sale. Everything was 40% off, and some of them were clearance. I don't understand why, but the first thing I got is a basket, and it says Old Country Farm. And it's a nice sturdy basket. So that's the first thing I got. This says Farmhouse. That'll be definitely, you see I redid the fireplace. I got all my snowman in the back, and I got my sister's quilt that she made me hanging above. I took the wreath down and put that there because that's way more beautiful than any wreath. That stained glass quilted piece is awesome. So I got Farmhouse. I'll definitely be switching it up throughout the season, and this is awesome, Farmhouse. And the next piece I got, give me one moment. Now this is like a little wheelbarrow basket, but what's awesome about this is the basket comes out, and you could even just use like the little wheelbarrow. This was on clearance. It was $16.25. And it was originally $50. So I'm like, that is, and this is sturdy. This is a good basket. So I was really happy with that. That was a great bargain. And then the next thing was even better. Rise and Shine. There you go. This was on clearance for $9. $9. And this is like a book holder. And this is really sturdy, and I don't know why it was only $9, but rise and shine. So I am definitely ready for that farm series to come out. I'm excited to start stitching that along with everybody else who's going to be doing that. And I think that's all I have to share today. That went way quicker than I thought it would. I hope everybody is having a great January. The next time I see you, we'll be in February already. The month is absolutely flying by, although I want spring so bad. It's been super cold, and I'll definitely include some pictures of, we actually had snow not too long ago. So everybody, thank you so much for visiting again. I really want to thank each and every person. Anybody who leaves me a comment, there are some comments people leave that it almost brings me to tears. It brings me so much joy. So thank you so much if you leave a comment. I can't even put that into words like most of us feel. Everybody have an awesome weekend, and until we meet again, happy stitching. Sorry about that, the phone cut out. But anyway, I forgot to show you bacon. I bought this glass container at Joann's months ago. It was 50% off, and it came with the gingham ribbon. I just attached him. It's very heavy, very solid, thick glass. And it sits back by the fireplace, so right on time. He's ready for the farm series. Until we meet again, everybody, happy stitching.